cease to amaze me. The way you ride straight through enemy forces all on your own like that is incredible.
I could really stand to learn from your ambition and courage. You do yourself a disservice, Lord Sun Quan. You have your own unique strengths already.
Yeah, you always stay composed, Quan. You've saved me from trouble loads of times.
Perhaps you could try keeping yourself out of trouble, then.
Sorry to keep you all waiting. We have much to discuss about everything that's happened, and about the future of the House of Sun.
The future of the House of Sun?
After the defeat of Dongjue, by a strange twist of fate, we happened to discover the Imperial Seal among the ruins of Luoyang.
The Imperial Seal? Then Liu Biao's attempt to prevent our return was...
Precisely. My first thought was that they were coming after the seal. But I have no intention of ever handing it over to the likes of them. As a loyal subject of the Han, I will fulfill my duty to guard it with my life. And when the time comes, I'll return it to His Majesty. After discussing it with Cheng Pu, we have decided that this is the best path to take. But this also means that all of you will be dragged into the inevitable conflict that will arise.
What's gotten into you, Father? You've never been one to worry about such things. If this is the path you've chosen for us, then we will be with you to the very end of it, won't we?
I knew I could count on you all to stay by my side. That's what family is for, after all.
Now that that's settled, who will we be fighting, Father?
The most dangerous threat is the formal leader of the Alliance, Yuan Shao. He believes that the Imperial Seal belongs in his hands. There are many other forces interested in claiming the seal for themselves. But one of them, Yuan Shu, has just sent a messenger. He has promised us aid if we attack Liu Biao. In our current state, this offer could not have come at a more fortunate time.
Yes. This is most likely a trap meant to trick us into destroying each other.
And then he'll pick at our remains like some kind of vulture. Yuan Shu is a treacherous fool.
He is indeed. But I plan to jump right into this trap of his all the same. To protect the Imperial Seal from the chaos of our world, we must be prepared to ally with beasts and overcome all obstacles. Besides, there is nothing for us to fear. All we have to do is defeat Liu Biao's forces. Yuan Shu will soon learn that it will take more than a few cunning tricks to bring down the tiger of Jiangdong.
I heard that you aided Xiangsheng and my father in the past. I appreciate your support now, too. The Sun clan needs more people like you. Please keep fighting for our side. I'm counting on you. The fight to protect the Imperial Seal from our rivals is far from over. Now that I think about it, my father was very brave to keep such a thing. But I suppose that's just the kind of man he is. After all, they don't call him the Tiger simply because of his prowess in battle. Once he sets his mind on something, he dashes forth with courage and vigor. The lesser beasts in his way can't help but clear a path for him. He really is. I think that disregard for danger runs in the family. My tendency to run wherever my feet take me comes from my father. I also tend to trip and fall quite a bit along the way. Zhou Yu is always scolding me for it. I wish I possessed some of Chuan's composure. Unlike me, he's always thinking things through. You should get to know him if you get the chance. All right, it's settled. It seems the Sun family is going to be enjoying your company for a long time yet. As long as you are here, the Tiger's stronghold will be impenetrable. I'm sure of it. My father will lead the way, and we will support him with all our strength.
I wasn't able to greet you properly before. I am Sun Quan, son of Sun Jian. My father and my brothers spoke well of your efforts in the last battle. You will be of great help to us in the coming fight against Liu Biao. Well, I wish I could accept your invitation, but I have been tasked with guarding our stronghold. Father said he chose me for such a role because of my cautious nature. But I think he simply has some misgivings about sending me to fight on the front lines. You're right. My journey has only just begun. I am a member of the Sun family. I have spared no effort in becoming a man capable of honoring our name. But every battle I fight reminds me of how much greater my father and brother are than me. I feel I still have a long way to go before I can stand as their equal. We've only just met, but here I am telling you all my thoughts and insecurities. You're right. I have to believe that such a day will come, and work hard to reach it in the meantime. Sorry, I have just gone on and on about myself. Regardless, today has been fruitful. If it isn't too much trouble, I want to speak with you like this again. Being with you keeps me from straying from my true path. I can feel it.
All here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Good luck to you.
We will seize Fan Castle and use it as a base to take Xiangyang. All forces advance and proceed with the plan.
The enemy officer.
So the
has
tiger
been
of
defeated.
Jiandong is now a mere pawn of Yuan Shu.
This territory
To bring chaos
is
to
ours.
Jin's. I shall hunt him here!
An even match. We must push harder.
The enemy is barricaded within the castle, ready to fend us off. The wind blows from the east, and so we'll carry our fire arrows forth. All according to plan. Now, we wait until Lord Han Dong and Sun Ce do as instructed.
The enemy officer.
Do not assume
been
that the
defeated.
battlefield moves as you will it to. It is arrogance, a trap for the inexperienced.
When your talents to truly shine, you must be forward-thinking at all times.
I understand. Thank you.
Take this! Their movements are odd. The front to attack seems to be a diversion. Aim must be the north. We should head there.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This place is critical for this battle. I, Zhang Pu, shall make it ours.
So it begins. I am to wait until the signal is given.
Some kind of vital role I've been given. How can I not be excited? Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've managed to capture
The
a
enemy
critical
officer
location.
has been
All of
defeated.
you, get the fire arrows ready.
Behold, you hounds of Liu Biao! This area is now mine!
The enemy officer has been
Maybe now
defeated.
they'll realize who they're up against.
All right, let's wait until Zhou Yu gives the signal.
The battle seems to be intensifying. Where is the signal, Zhou Yu?
Lord Zhou Yu, the fire arrows are
The
ready.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are going as planned so far. May our fighting spirit guide these flames to the target. Loose!
Let's go. The castle's covered in flames! We must run! Take that!
You are a true warrior of the three
The
kingdoms.
enemy officer has been Castle defeated. is on fire. That's our signal. Let's get going.
Time to advance!
I've been waiting for this.
We'll burn to death if we stay here. We must counterattack and put a stop to these arrows.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go! Take this! The castle has begun to burn, just as Zhou Yu said! Right, bring the ram out! We will crash through the castle gates!
Zhou Yu has done well.
The enemy officer has
Let
been
us
defeated.
advance. Forward march!
Ulysses, make no interruption! Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position!
Turn the tables. With all my might. Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
To the castle grounds! Your advance stops here!
Looks like the battle's reaching a climax. Let's go dominate the enemy and secure this place.
Take that! The gates! We won't be
much longer! Situation.
Take the ladder.
The enemy officer
Let's get over the
has
wall
been
and fight
defeated.
him inside.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated the enemy officer!
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now.
Amazing! We cannot succeed. Not without you.
The enemy officer
myself.
has been defeated.
Let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Troops are in high spirits indeed. The enemy officer
No one
has been
can match
defeated.
our skill.
I know how to get the job done. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't think we'll give up this castle that easily. I'll resist until I fall.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come at me.
Let's end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're strong. I must think of a way. For the sake of Jing province.
All right, this is a huge victory. Yu was incredible. Everything went just as he planned.
Let's go.
Thank you. I'm glad that you were beside me. I can see why Lord Huang Gai thinks highly of you. I hope you're willing to help us going forth.
Thanks, Yu. Everything worked out because of you. I don't know what I'd do without you around.
I could say the same for you. Your achievements always exceed my expectations. Perhaps I ought to try and learn a thing or two from you.
Seeing the young ones making their mark is so heartening, is it not?
Yes. They've all grown to be dependable. There is little I can teach them now.
They may show you promise, but they have not yet matured. They still need your guidance.
Indeed, teaching them is a challenge. I am not certain that we would be up to the task without you, my lord.
Do not worry. I don't intend to retire just yet. There is still a great deal I must do. For the sake of both the Han and my family.
What's the matter, Father? You called for me rather suddenly.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your recent accomplishments, sir. You did well.
It feels a bit strange hearing you say that. Anyway, as long as we keep working together, Liu Biao and Yuan Shao will have no hope of beating us. That said, I can hardly believe how persistent they're being. It's beyond desperation.
They are well aware that as a symbol of Imperial authority and legitimacy, the seal could be used to claim absolute power. I don't doubt that those who wish to use the seal to fulfill their greedy ambitions will continue to come after us.
So we'll be a target as long as we have the seal, even if we defeat Yuan Shao?
I suppose so. Yes.
Well, it isn't like that changes anything for us. We'll keep working together and protect it. Simple as that. Just leave it to me, Father. I won't let him touch anyone in our family.
Glad to hear that from my boy. Then I better work just as hard. We will need to think of a plan. A way to keep both the seal and our family safe.
Oh, it is you. Don't look so concerned. I was just thinking about something. Namely, what would I have done if I were Lord Sun Jian? It was Lord Changpu who recommended that we protect the Imperial Seal, but ultimately, it was our Lord who made the decision. Back then, I thought that if the tiny trinket was only going to bring about war, that it was best to get rid of it. Maybe not. We never know what is right until after the fact. But the path Lord Sun Jian chose is a difficult one. One I couldn't have chosen so easily. That I am sure of. He is a man of incredible talent and courage. I once aimed to be the same as him, or even surpass him. But now I couldn't possibly catch up. Anyway, that is enough ruminating for me. It is time to focus. Surviving these upcoming battles will require every ounce of our strength. You will have a major part to play as well.